To rescue Annie, who was trapped in the bomb room, Jack carefully pried open the floorboard behind the chair. His fingers swiftly pulled out a telescopic mirror, and as the mirror slowly extended, Jack tried to use the reflected light to block the dangerous view behind that door. However, his teammates outside were unusually nervous, afraid that the hijacker on the surveillance screen would notice something. Once discovered, the bomb would mercilessly detonate the entire space. Jack chatted with Annie to disguise his nervousness while carefully inching forward. However, at this critical moment, Jack's foot unfortunately appeared within the surveillance range. The teammates outside immediately sent a warning, and he abruptly withdrew his foot, secretly panicking in his heart if the hijacker noticed. The consequences would be unthinkable. Finally, Jack successfully entered the blind spot of the surveillance. Seeing that the time for delivering the ransom was running out, Jack was anxious and quickly took out the props he had prepared in advance. To confuse the line of sight, Jack planned to arrange an identical scene on the opposite wall. These disguised paintings had been carefully mirrored to prevent the hijacker from suspecting anything. In the end, Jack assembled a plastic mannequin and carefully placed it on the stool, then signaled Annie to imitate the same pose, creating the illusion that she had never moved. He tried to completely deceive the hijacker's line of sight with all this, making them fall into an illusion. After completing all the preparations, they had to quickly switch the surveillance screen, but at this point, everyone was helpless. At the critical moment, the quick-witted Jack immediately brought over a huge reflective mirror and aimed it at the surveillance screen at a 46-degree angle. As a dazzling white light flashed, the hijacker's surveillance screen was successfully switched to the wall on the other side, and the hijacker was completely unaware of this. Jack and Annie were finally free from surveillance, but time was tight, and they needed to escape as soon as possible. At this point, there were less than 50 seconds until the bomb exploded. Jack and his teammates not only had to escape the room but also had to transfer all the precious famous paintings in the room. Just at the moment of the key action, the hijacker suddenly called, urging for the ransom payment. The teammates had to stall for time while hinting to their colleagues outside to evacuate quickly. Realizing the plot, the hijacker immediately detonated the bomb.